Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Before we get this review started, I'd like to introduce our first guest reviewer. Some say that this man is the world's most tame racing driver. Others say he's just a brony. All I know is he's called Lug Nut.
What?
Say hello, Lug Nut. You gonna take your helmet off anytime soon?
It ruins the. Oh, you can do it. Do it. Face reveal.
It's gonna be good.
Where is he? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Random Daniel Bryan reference.
Yeah. Hey, the world needs it, man.
Yes, they do.
So
Okay.
yeah, this is kind of cool. This is kind of cool, but also awkward because we have an actual analyst here, and well, I haven't been too kindly to them folk. We're cool though, right?
Yeah, totally cool.
Okay, as long as we can make good jokes with each other, we'll be fine.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
awesome. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Welcome to the show.
Anyway, now before this review starts rolling, I would like to propose something that may completely change your entire outlook on this episode. Some people
Okay.
say you might hate Rainbow Dash in this episode because she was out of character. But I implore you to join me on how deep this rabbit hole of an episode goes. Here's what I propose. That this episode is a giant allegory for the 5 stages of grief.
No, that's just Majora's Mask.
Oh my god.
Wow.
It had to be them. Although, I didn't even think about that, but shit, you're totally right.
I know. And I'll be explaining that, and I'm also going to do a pony psychology episode on this because it's just so cool, so interconnected.
You really need to.
Now, well, first of all, welcome back, Cindy Morrow. It's been far
Yes.
too long.
What was the last episode that lady wrote?
I believe it was Read It and Weep. Back in season 2.
Jiminy Christmas.
Wow.
Well, you know what? Hell of a return episode.
I know, right?
You know, if I can comment really quick, does Rainbow Dash have a set character? Every single writer writes her different. With Rarity, we know at least, okay, she's prim, she's proper, but she can shout. Cool. With Pinkie Pie, she's random, but don't make her too annoying. With Applejack, I don't know, make her say something funny. But does Rainbow Dash really have a set character?
No, for what I've seen, it really is just all over the place.
I agree.
I mean, I like what they did with this Rainbow Dash, but I mean, it's kind of like, remember Sonic Rainboom? It's kind of like that, but a little better, character-wise.
Right.
Mhm. So
I-
this episode starts off, and we see Cloudsdale apparently can move.
Yeah!
I did not know that.
Well, we are getting a shitload of world building in this episode.
That's
definitely
very
are.
true.
This season, rather.
Now, it starts out, and you kind of get Tank is already with Rainbow Dash, and Dash is like, we're going to have some great fun this year. We're going to do horse hockey. We're going to go sledding. And then you just keep hearing Tank yawn. It's like, huh?
Say what?
The line is, say what? Say what? Say
Say what?
what? Say what? Say what? Stop it!
Good times.
Good
So-
old Clone Eye.
So Rainbow Dash is like, dude, we're gonna like. Rainbow Dash is like, hey, remember what Sandy and SpongeBob did to Pantera music all those years ago? Yeah, we're gonna do that. Except we're not just gonna blast Pantera. We're gonna blast Five Finger Death Punch in this bitch.
Oh man.
So
I'd like to think that at least Rainbow Dash has good taste in music.
yeah.
Yes. I could see Rainbow Dash as a total metalhead.
I for some reason really can, and I don't know why.
I mean, I remember John, you showing me a picture of Rainbow Dash holding a guitar, and there was blood all over the fucking base of it. It was amazing.
She was probably playing for Mayhem or Immortal or something.
Probably.
Yep.
Some black metal thing. So
Yes, exactly.
So she's like, Tank, what the fuck? And Tank's just like, ugh. And then My Little Pony, My Little, and then she goes to, and this pisses me off because what is the one thing we know Fluttershy can do? Well, let me rephrase that. What is one of the one things we know Fluttershy is good at? Animals.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, okay, you sit down, have a drink. I'm Chris Hansen. She's going into hibernation. And Rainbow Dash is like, STFU, Shy. You don't know what you're saying, which I guess would be the denial stage.
Yeah.
It would
Yeah,
be the
pretty
denial
much.
stage. Because seriously, in the book, she literally says, it's literally in the book, tortoises hibernate. And she's like, nope, that was probably put in by a pony for a joke. Nothing more than that,
Yeah, you've heard of Charles Darwin. More like Charles Trollwin.
Oh.
I don't know. Okay, that was bad. So then she's like, I'm gonna go to someone who's actually an expert on reptilians. And she goes to Spike, and Spike's just like, I'm a dragon, you idiot. And
Same family, right?
No, not even close.
That was so funny though. Oh man. So she's like same family, and then Spike is like, hey, if Fluttershy says he needs to sleep, he needs to sleep. And so she's like, well, what do you know? You're a dragon. I'm just like, whatever, facepalm. I don't know. New guy, take the reins. I'm almost out of funny jokes.
Oh, dude, I'm pretty much done. I'm spent on funny jokes. I got too much alcohol in me. Oh no, wait, I've only had one. Somebody get me a beer.
Get that man. Get that brony.
Stat.
Get that brony some cider.
I get funnier with beer. Somebody get me a beer. Give me some cider. Somebody please think of the cider.
Got the show. Actually, seriously though, like what happens next? I kind of forgot. Like, who does she go to next? I mean.
Yeah. Who was that? She go to. Oh, she was. No, I forgot. John, who did she go to next?
She didn't go to anyone. She pretty much. God, now we're all doing.
Did she go ahead and do her little singing number?
That was a little bit before. She basically goes in, and she's talking about there's still gonna be so awesome things to do, and then Tank starts digging a hole for himself.
Oh yeah.
Pinkie Pie comes up, and she's like, "Oh, Tanky, you're just gonna go ugly wuggly," and I'm just like, they're really going for the baby talk, really?
Yeah.
Well, Rainbow Dash shuts that the fuck up in 5 seconds. Oh my god. This would be
Don't say that word. What word? Snuggly? Tanky? Wuggly? Hybrid? That word!
Shut the fuck up!
It's like I guess this would be the anger stage, where I love how the other main four, other than Pinkie Pie, were like right there next to her. She's totally yelling at Pinkie Pie. And she's just like, the fuck you looking at? And they're just like, the fuck you doing, bro? The fuck you doing? So she's like, I'm not angry, you're angry. All I wanted was a Pepsi. And I like that. I like how it does my shipping heart some good that Pinkie Pie cowered behind Twilight. That gotta get that Twilight though.
Oh yeah.
And then
Oh yeah.
So that
Step into a Slim Jim, dig it!
Oh yeah. Gonna slip into a Slim Jim, you dig it? I haven't even had anything to drink today is the thing.
You're funny regardless, so who cares?
I'm okay. I'm charming to some, annoying the most.
You are charming too, I believe, all of our audience for these reviews, so you're good.
Hi, audience. Leave a comment.
Telling us how we thought about the episode.
Tell us what you thought about how we thought about what we thought about the episode.
Hashtag Inception.
Hashtag Commentception 2015. So Rainbow Dash has a song, and you remember how we were saying like how early season, remember how we were saying like some of the songs in season 5 haven't been too memorable. This song kicks fucking ass.
It was such a good song too.
Oh, like musically it was really good. Lyrically, it was better than I thought it'd be.
Yeah, right in the beginning of the song, I didn't think it was going to go very well, but it just kind of just took off from there. It just got better and better and better.
It really did.
Now, this is actually the third stage. You know, we kind of got the first stage of denial, second stage anger. That was kind of obvious. But the third stage is bargaining. And it's literally, the song is, you know, I don't care who I hurt, this is not going about its way.
Right.
Now, before this, she's in the cloud house, and she's just like, Tank, you cannot be shut-eyed and scaly-tailed. Well, that's kind of what you are. And she's pretty much just like, how can I make this work? I know. Stop winter. You're a mean one. Rainbow Dash.
That fucking smiles right out of the goddamn cartoon.
That and when Rainbow Dash did the whole grumpy cat.
Oh yeah.
It's like, does this look like I'm angry?
Yes. If I could backtrack, but just talk about the song because I really liked how it sounded, and it was I've never heard Rainbow Dash sing that good.
I know, especially for a solo.
Yeah, and it looked nice too, and like I don't know I don't know why they have Rainbow Dash being a fan of twirling and songs so much, but it kind of works for her.
It really does.
Yeah, it was a good song, and it really. My impression walking out of the song was like, I didn't know she cared for Tank that much.
Yeah, exactly.
Rainbow Dash is lonelier than she lets on.
Yeah. Hashtag Homestuck, maybe?
Wow.
God damn it, John.
I hate you, John.
You're welcome. But anyway, so she goes to the source.
Oh, that slaps me on the knee.
No, wait. I used to be a comedian like you. Then I took a slap to the knee.
Why has no one thought of that?
Oh my god.
I'm using that on my Skyrim playing friends. It'll piss them off so much.
Oh my gosh. Hashtag hipster. I thought of that before it was cool. But anyway,
Chris Jericho meme.
Just have a picture of Chris Jericho, put John on there, and just be like, and just have the meme, just be like, I invented that.
It's like you invented that. I invented that. I invented inventions.
Chris Jericho invented John.
Yes.
He's not his father. He just invented him.
Yes.
And I'm part of some sort of crazy experiment, apparently.
Yes.
But anyway, so she goes to the source, and I don't know about you guys. I don't know how many of you played the Humongous Entertainment games, but this gave me such a big Pajama Sam 2 vibe when they're in the factory.
Hell yeah! Pajama Sam was my shit. That, Spy Fox, and Putt Putt.
Hell yeah, Putt Putt all the way. Now with the Pajama Sam reference, that was not the main one I played. The main one I played was the first one, which is there's no need to hide when it's dark outside. And it's actually referencing the second one, which is called Thunder and Lightning Aren't So Frightening. And you literally go into a weather factory, and it looks so similar. Like,
right.
The theme of the game just screams in this episode. So she ties a tank.
Really quick, there's a really funny joke that happens between three Pegasus ponies, where they're like, "Hey, where's the clear skies? Oh, I'm right here. Hey, where's clear skies? Then where's open skies?" And she's like, "I'm right here." It's like, so what's all this clear open skies? That whole thing was funny.
And where's all our fluffy clouds? Oh, he's right over there.
Too good.
Just telling you who's on first, what's on second, and I don't know who's on third.
If you don't know what they're talking about, it's Abbott and Costello. Go watch it on YouTube.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing.
Hashtag classic comedy, bitch.
Oh yeah.
Amen.
Do you even silent comedy, bro?
Oh, wow.
Three Stooges. None of that Shemp bullshit. Curly, Mo, and the other fucker.
No, nice guy.
Anyway, so she ties Tank up to this lamp, and the lamp keeps just kind of following along with her. And
goddamn it, I'm just gonna say it made me think of Rainbow Factory. Okay.
Yes.
It did.
I know everyone on every video for everything related to saying that, but I'm sorry. It looked like the Rainbow Factory.
Yep.
It did.
I'm like, all right, where are they leading the ponies to their death? Where's the grinder?
Oh, I completely forgot the first opening line of Rainbow Dash's song is "When Life Gives You Lemons," and I immediately thought of Cave Johnson.
I did too. When life gives you lemons,
you make them take the lemons back.
Get mad! I don't care about your damn lemons. What am I supposed to do with these? Demand to see life's manager. Okay.
Sorry.
So she keeps trying to think. Sabotaging snowflakes. That's too small. Let's think. Clouds? Better, but still small.
And then she realizes.
Water.
I'm going to create global warming. How the fuck does global warming work again?
I don't know, but Al Gore can shovel it off my sidewalk for all I care.
Oh yeah, I was really thinking about Ponyville's always excited when winter comes. How do you guys feel when winter comes? You guys are just like, oh yeah, it's just Thursday.
We just started like, oh great, we're gonna have to shovel this shit.
Well, I don't know about you, but I drive a truck, so I'll be like, yeah, I get to use my four-wheel. Yeah, four-wheel drive, bitches.
So anyway,
and of course you guys got mad snow tires, all black walled and shit, with fucking grooves and snow crunching testicularity on it. I don't know what.
Unfortunately, I drive a Chevy Trailblazer, so it's nothing like that. It's just basic shit.
Your first problem Your first problem, it's not that you're driving a Chevy, you're driving a Trailblazer.
You know what? It was the first thing that I wanted to buy.
You should have gone Silverado.
No, I hate the Silverado. It's not meant for fat people.
Well, you know what? I'm only saying that because my dad decided to buy one, and it's one of those where there's no doors to the back seats. You gotta like open the front door. No, it's not made for fat people, but it looks nice.
Yeah, I drove a 2-door version, and trust me, it's not meant for fat people.
Oh yeah, we're supposed to be talking about ponies.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
So
Damn.
she unscrews the water and just takes it out, and it starts just flowing in, and it's like, all right, that plan's going down the drain.
Oh my God, puns so bad.
And as soon as that happens, Tank flips a switch, starting a fan that apparently sucks things, and it gets the lamp caught. Dash gets over it, hits a snow barrel, and that is some resilient freaking snow. If she's like clawing at it and she can't even get out.
Yeah, I mean that's like tundra type shit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then Tank goes ahead and hits a door full of wind.
Something like that. Dash gets blown back. Dash gets blown back, and as soon as I saw this room with all the different jars and stuff like that, I immediately thought of Shrek 2.
Oh, in the Fairy Godmother's factory.
Yeah. The lightning bolt room.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Yes, and then then you see a lightning bolt capsule fall, and just, and you get a new scream from Dash, which is awesome. It activates the cloud machine, and then everything just goes to shit, and you could see it out in Ponyville.
That shit went down just like one of Tom's inventions in Tom and Jerry. It was so perfect.
Or you could say Wile E. Coyote, one or the other.
Either
yeah,
or.
well, Wile E. Coyote always ate shit off a cliff, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Now.
And then, goddamn it, just wait. Prepare yourselves, every pony. Winter is coming. Just fuck yeah, Game of Thrones. Help us out, bitch. I mean, the dragons still haven't come from the north and fucked everyone up, and we're in season 5. But fuck that! Oh shit! Hold on, I dropped my mouse. Peter Dinklage is a badass. God damn it! Tyrion Lannister. Sorry, I really like my Game of Thrones, man.
Anyway.
Really, I couldn't tell.
I need to show you my replica throne that I built out of keyblades.
That's wow.
Oh my gosh!
I
need to show me
wish.
that.
No, I don't actually. I wish I had that.
Here's where I put my statue, a Game of Thrones statue made with keyblades. If I had one.
Dinkelberg.
And here's where I have my Game of thrones when I have to use the throne. So, if I had one.
I'm sorry. It's just I love that. I love that so much.
I do too.
Now
they get sucked in because apparently the light or whatever that got stuck in the fan gets dislodged. And it starts sucking up all the clouds and stuff. They go through, and they're inside, and things are busting at the seams. Ponies are screaming everywhere. You get a Wilhelm scream in there, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And so, everyone's going nuts.
And all I think is, welcome to the Rainbow Factory.
Where fears and horrors come true. Welcome
to the Rainbow Factory, where you'll probably walk out with pneumonia today.
Welcome to the Rainbow Factory. Tonight's special: snow.
With a slight chance of frostbite.
On top of sunburns.
Ooh, those poor ponies in Magical Mystery Cure.
Oh,
That must have sucked so hard.
And you look like a motherfucking
Oh!
Sorry, inside joke. Anyway,
Yeah.
so Gash comes out of his big, huge-ass snowball, just careening towards Ponyville. And I thought I had seen everything. Apparently, there's a snow nuke now.
I forgot about the snow nuke.
Just everything going crazy.
If you thought that was a rainbow bomb, now there's a snow bomb.
Oh! Prejudice Magic made a snook. Yes! Potentially thinly layered South Park reference. I love this show.
Now,
So many references within one episode.
Twiley.
Twiley corn dogs. Oh my god, I broke them.
I've only seen John break a few times. And so we're undermining so hard the actual level of drama that's in this episode.
Agreed. So, Lug Nut, why don't you take the reins for the scene?
Wait, the what scene?
The scene that comes after the snow nuke.
Oh god.
Fourth stage of grief.
Oh my god, this one. So you got Rainbow Dash sitting up in her cloud mansion.
It really is a mansion.
It really is. It's like, Rainbow Dash, where did you get all the money to make that house? Oh wait, just grab a bunch of clouds.
What a mansion!
How did you do it? Where'd you get the money for that? Oh, I just grabbed a bunch of clouds. It's really simple.
Yeah, bro.
So she's up there wallowing in her own whatever she's supposed to wallow in.
Tears and shame.
What I noticed and what John noticed was that Tank had Rainbow Dash slippers.
Yeah.
And that Rainbow Dash had Tank slippers.
Yeah, I did. I noticed the tank. I did notice the tank slippers actually.
But you didn't notice the Rainbow Dash slippers?
No, I noticed those, but I didn't notice the tank slippers for some
Oh my
reason.
god. I saw the Tank slippers, but John pointed out the Rainbow Dash slippers. I'm like, oh my god. So
She really loves this fucking tortoise.
So she's laying on her bed with Tank, and everybody comes into the room. All the other main five come into the room, and Pinkie Pie comes in through the wall. Knock, knock!
That was so funny.
It's like, knock, knock, motherfucker.
So they're all trying to cheer her up, and Fluttershy's just like, alright, I got this, bitches. Rainbow Dash, your winter is going to be petless. And let the dam break.
Yes. Now, one thing I want to say here. The thing is, if you look at this, it's not just about Tank, in my personal opinion. It's not just about Tank. This has been 5 seasons of things just building up and building up. Her keeping and reeling her emotions in. 5 seasons. A year and a half of nothing but just scrunching it inside, not letting it out, and then bam, the damn breaks.
She knew that this was coming too.
I mean, it's like I already kind of felt that the whole episode was kind of working as subtly as a little allegory to dealing with loss, you know. I mean, the upside is that, you know, he's just going into hibernation, but I really that's what I noticed. And when she did that, it's like, you know, I remember thinking you could associate it with death or something like just a friend moving away or something like that, which isn't easy. And Rainbow Dash is the kind that holds in her emotions, so her crying so much, I noticed a lot of people were hit and miss with that scene. Some people were like, "Whoa, dude, Dash," and some people were like, "Where's Pony? She's not allowed to have emotions."
Mm-hmm.
And it was really a bizarre thing. It's like, I mean, people talk shit on Rainbow Dash before, but it seems like in this episode, people kind of just abandoned her.
Yeah, it's really sad.
It's really weird. With this fandom, you can feel it shift.
Mm-hmm.
And I think starting with Daring Don't, people and Rainbow Falls, people kind of started to be like, hey, wait a minute, what the hell is this bullshit with Dash? And now, when she finally gets a character breakthrough, and it's taken mostly seriously in show, everyone's just like, fuck this. And I'm like, really?
Yeah.
I've been waiting for this kind of episode with her.
Exactly. So much time.
I had to wait 3 years, but I finally got it.
Now
It's like we've seen all the main characters cry. We've seen them all break down from some little thing, except for Dash.
And when
the closest we got was Sonic Rainbow. The closest we got, her just going, curling up and shaking. That's the worst we've got.
This is different than those though, because she's straight up with Rarity, it's used as humor and stuff, and with with Twilight. Yeah, and with Twilight, it's kind of like that silent cry, and Pinkie Pie just kind of wailed, but she was sobbing, she the runny nose and stuff, and the clenched breathing. I'm like, holy shit, she's crying.
Yeah, totally.
It was fuck.
Yeah, and
the best part in that scene though was, okay, why aren't you crying? It's like, wait, what do you mean, me? When Pinkie Pie grabs Twilight, it's like, what do you mean? Yeah, I'm crying because you're not crying. Well, what about AJ? She cries on the inside, Twilight.
It's true. That was so fun. It's one of those things that people kind of assume about her in fanon, and they're just like, yeah, she totally does that.
yeah.
But we actually saw her cry once. And
We did, yes. Wasn't it Apple
Family Apple Family Reunion? Yep.
Yeah.
Now,
this is really the only part of the review that everyone should just kind of skip to, where we actually talk about stuff.
I know. Then they want to get all the laughs that we've been having.
Yeah. So she's crying and stuff, and yeah, and she finally gets it all out of her system, and she's like, thanks guys, and this is the acceptance stage, I guess. She's able to say goodbye to Tank, and it was a really touching scene.
it was.
Now look at the end of the crying scene though.
Who the fuck said Rainbow Dash could have this kind of depth?
I know, but seriously, she's like,
Thanks,
I'm
M.A. Larson.
I still love the plain one from Pony Anthology 3. Thanks, M. Air Larson.
Now, okay, at the end of the crying scene though, it really broke me because everyone's like, this, Pinkie's like, this is heart wrenching, and they're all crying together, and I'm like, that makes sense because friends who laugh together will cry together. But at the very end of that scene, what's really touching is the fact that Dash kind of just looks back at Tank and is like, I'm going to miss you so much. And Tank just puts this little paw on Dash's hoof, and it's just like, oh, don't make me cry like this.
You know what's weird?
Don't give me them feels, bro.
I made my lower third as a joke, but seriously, this gave me mad feels.
I know, right?
I guess this is one of the more relatable episodes when you think about it for us older types, but...
So, at the end of the episode, she gets to the point where she's just like, yeah, I'll join, after Tank is buried or whatever, and it's like, Yeah, I'll be with you guys in a second. I need to read the tank. He never can get to sleep without a bedside story. You go on, I'll catch up with you. And I'm just like, don't make me feel anymore, please.
I know,
You know,
right?
you know what? Right when she said, she'd say goodbye in the tank in her house. I wasn't paying attention to the time. I thought they were gonna end the episode there, and I was like, what the fuck?
I know. That's what I thought the first time too.
But they ended it with her reading it, and it was still like, oh. So in conclusion, the tanks for the memory. Season 5 fucking rules.
It does.
It does. Totally. And by the way, this is actually the first episode that I legitimately feel like it's a pony episode again.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Like the first two episodes. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I say the first two episodes, it's like, okay, premiere, and it's like, okay, riders are getting their feet wet again, and this one is just like, this is why everyone shoves the show down people's throats because of episodes like this one.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And can I also say is that we've had a song in every single episode so far.
We have. Well, technically not the second part of the premiere, but
That's true, but I kind of link both of those.
I always
together.
like honestly, to me, this is episode 4, not 5.
Exactly.
Now, I'd like to just say that, Joe, Lug Nut, the thing that we do with these episodes is we rank them.
Okay.
0 to 10. And if we have a guest reviewer on, it'll be, in this case, it'll be up to 30. Because of the overarching theme of this being an allegory for the 5 stages of grief, and especially because this is the kind of episode that when you really step back and look at it, it's almost like, I mean, seriously, they almost play it as Tank dying.
You could really use it. You can people who have experienced death or have experienced any type of stuff like this, like the 5 stages that are like this, can look back at this episode and think, okay, wow, I've experienced this. This is what I've gone through. I can go back and look at this.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. So I give this episode a 10 just because as much, like, I thought Rainbow Dash was a bit out of character in this episode, but when it hit me that this was the allegory for the 5 stages of grief, I'm like, no, she wasn't out of character. It was just serving the allegory.
Exactly.
So I give this a 10.
Fuck, I gotta give it a 10 too.
Same here. Give it a 10.
Solely for, it's like I said, I felt like it was an allegory for loss and death and stuff, but really putting it in perspective, yeah, I mean, it was just really good. Really, really strong. I think really well written. The song was cool. Yeah, I gotta give this one. Gotta give it a 10.
Oh yeah.
So finally, our first 10 out of 10 episode, first perfect score.
You know what's crazy? Last season, it was the 5th episode that was our first 10. Fly to the finish, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It was.
Symbolism.
Mm-hmm. So thank you guys so much for watching this. I know we were whooping and hollering originally, and now it's kind of just settled down into almost like this really like, wow, this is a good episode kind of thing. So
any last little like epilogue kind of from you, Joe, on your final thoughts?
No, I think I've really got everything that I need to say on this review. So, yeah, nothing from me. I'd like to come back again.
thank you for coming with this. This was a lot of fun to do.
I mean, yeah, I had a good time. I really would love to do this again. You guys are awesome.
Well, you're doing it again, whether you like it or not.
Fuck yes.
Yes!
Well, yes!
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 Yes! Yes! Yeah.
Yes!
So John, what's our What's the episode for next week looking like?
Actually, surprisingly, I don't know next week's episode.
But
Da-da. But I will say next week will be another guest reviewer on the show.
You're coming back already?
No, it's not Lug Nut, but it's someone that I feel is just gonna, help boost the channel. And he's been wanting to do this with me for a while, so I'm really
Final
looking
draft?
forward. Hell no! This is for you, Final Draft. Fuck you.
oh yeah, let's edit that one out.
Okay, so thank you guys so much, and we will see you next week with our second special guest. So, peace out, Dragon.
Follow the buzzards.
Yes. Wait, no. Bullet Club for life.
Nice.
Yes. Bye.